We're getting ready to go on a road trip, and in this video, I want to share with you all the different things I like to pack for my kids to keep them busy on those long car rides and to keep them off of the screens. Well, here's just some of the many activities I like to pack for my kids for those long road trips, long car rides to keep them busy. And of course, this is not just for road trips. A lot of these items work great as well for those long airplane flights. There's a couple things here that are only going to be good for car rides, but all of these items I'm going to be talking about are very affordable. I buy a lot of things at Dollar Tree, at Target, in their dollar spot area. I'll go through all of these items and share with you where I got them, about how much I paid for them. A few things I did pay a little extra for, but for the most part, this stuff is very affordable. In any of these items I bought online, I will be providing links in the description box below so you can find them more easily. Now I realize it is so much easier to just give our kids an iPad, a Kindle to play on for the long road trips or airplane flights. And yes, sometimes we do utilize these devices, but I don't like to do it for very long. There's so many creative ways they could stay busy on these long trips where you don't have to have them sitting on a screen for the whole entire time. Just real quick, I wanted to mention when it comes to packing their stuff for a road trip, I like to use these bags that I get at Dollar Tree. They're just the reusable shopping bags, and they always have different characters, so you can get your kid a fun bag. And this way I could pack up just what I want them to have for the road trip. Usually for airplane flights, the kids use their backpacks. Now, the first item I want to talk about here is these road trip bingo games. And you can see they have these little sliders, so that way when your child finds the item, they just slide it across. I buy these at Target in their dollar spot. They're only $1, so very affordable. My kids love these for road trips, and I think they are fantastic because it keeps the kids looking out the window, looking for these objects. Your kids can either play it like bingo, the first one to get a row all filled up, or they could just use it like a scavenger hunt and just find everything on their card. And they have 4 different designs here, which for me works out great because I have 4 kids and they could each have their own design. But this is something that has been a hit with my kids for years. We have taken them on so many road trips. These, of course, wouldn't work great for plane rides, but they are a hit for road trips. Definitely recommend them. And then another type of travel bingo is these wipe-off travel bingo booklets. I bought these at Dollar Tree, and you can see that it's very similar. You're just looking for the different things when you're driving on those long road trips, and it's fun because there's different varieties. You have road signs and different vehicles. You have license plates. That's another good thing. License plate game is always fun too. And all you need is a dry erase marker for this and maybe a tissue to wipe it off. But my kids always enjoy this travel bingo booklet. And similar to the other bingo activity, the kids can also use this like a scavenger hunt. And speaking of scavenger hunt, we also have this scavenger hunt card game for kids. And again, same idea. It's just a fun way for them to try and find different things when we are on those long car rides. Keeps them busy, keeps them looking out the window. I bought this on Amazon. I will have a link for it below. Another fun game activity is this magnetic travel game here. This one, of course, is Hangman, but a lot of times I find these tins that have magnetic pieces in them. They're great for traveling as long as they don't lose those little pieces in the car. Here are some more travel games that we have. These are little miniature versions of Connect 4 and Chutes and Ladders. Now, the only problem with these is they do have small pieces, so a lot of times those little kids can lose the pieces in the car. But if the kids are a little older and they're good about not losing the pieces, these definitely are fun for siblings to do together in the car and even just have on trips in general. So that way, if you're staying at a hotel, it keeps them busy in the hotel room room, passing the time. You can see this Connect 4 here. Things sets up and the pieces are underneath. Same with this little game here. It has these tiny, tiny pieces underneath, and that's pretty much all it comes with. But it's great for traveling. These are also great for plane rides because they're so small and compact. It's nice to have little travel games just to keep them busy with something that they could do together. This is something that I pack for my kids for any type of trip we're going on, and that is a pencil holder that is full of sharp colored pencils, an extra pencil, pen maybe, dry erase marker, and I get these pencil holders at Dollar Tree, and I really like how they are see-through and they have a zipper on the top to keep everything in there. I love, of course, that they are all a different color, so each of my kids has either a different color or style. We have had these pencil holders from Dollar Tree for years now, so they have really held up well over the years and over all the trips we've taken them on. But I always make sure that the colored pencils are all sharp before they go into their travel bags. And I always prefer colored pencils to crayons because sometimes crayons, if they get left in the car, they could melt. Colored pencils work much better for being in the car. And then along with having colored pencils, I always make sure that my kids have something to color in. As you could see, I got a bunch of different coloring books here. As my kids get older, I tend to get them more of the adult type coloring books, some things that are a little bit more challenging. And coloring books are so inexpensive. They sell them at Dollar Tree all the time. A lot of times you can buy them for just $1 at Target or the party store. In the past, I used to always get my kids a new coloring book for a road trip. It always just made it fun. Sometimes I would let them pick out a coloring book if we were going to be going on a long car ride. This is something that I always will pack for them for car rides or plane rides. I personally love coloring on long plane rides. It really can pass the time and be enjoyable. And also I will make sure to pack them some paper just to draw pictures or sketch things. I always like to get some sort of small tablet so that way all the paper stays together. I get these ones by Crayola at Dollar Tree. My kids sometimes just really enjoy drawing things. Next, I will also pack them either a small notebook or journal. Again, just something for them to draw pictures on or do some writing. I always loved journaling when I would go on vacations, and I'm trying to encourage my kids to do the same. So sometimes my older kids might write about it, the younger kids might draw pictures about places we visited, but either way, it just gives them extra paper to have on the trip for whatever they want to use it for. Again, you can buy small notebooks or journals at Dollar Tree. Next are these spiral art kits that I bought at Dollar Tree, and they are perfect for trips because they are compact. You can open them up here and see inside that there are the little pieces that go along with it. And again, this is just something that keeps the kids creative and engaged. You just need to make sure that you have extra paper to be able to do the activity, but we have had these for years now and they just work great to put into travel bags for either car rides or plane rides. Then there are different brain puzzles you can have available for your kids to work on. Now these I think are better for some of the older kids, maybe preteen or teenagers. My oldest daughter, who's 13, really enjoys doing Sudoku on trips. But these can be really fun to work on, pass the time, and it's great because it really challenges them. You can always find puzzles like these at Dollar Tree. They tend to always carry a whole bunch of them. Sticker activity books and sticker puzzle books are also a great thing for any type of trips. Road trips, plane trips. My kids have stayed so busy doing anything that has to do with stickers. These I think are better for the younger kids, but my kids, being a variety of ages, have always enjoyed matching up stickers in these activity books or putting together the sticker puzzles. Dollar Tree always has a lot of these sticker activity books and sticker puzzle books. And you can see this one right here is fun because it is a travel theme. So highly recommend sticker type activity books. And then just stickers in general. You can of course get plenty of stickers at Dollar Tree. They always have a variety of sticker books, and if you get a big thing of stickers, they can really pass the time for little ones on trips. And I'm talking toddlers just love putting stickers on paper. Hours of fun just playing with stickers. So definitely keep that in mind for the little ones. Along with stickers, I highly recommend Restickable stickers or reusable stickers, especially for car rides, because when you have reusable stickers on car rides, your kids can actually stick all of these stickers to the window. They work great as window clings, and they can make all kinds of pictures right there on the window when they're driving on those long car rides. This one right here, of course, is an activity book. This one is great, again, for plane rides. This Melissa and Doug one, of course, can be a little bit more pricey, but Dollar Tree also sells reusable sticker activity books. Then there is storybooks, and I get storybooks all the time at Dollar Tree before we go on a vacation, because Dollar Tree always has these thin paperback storybooks that are perfect for traveling, not only because they're cheap and I don't have to worry about them getting all ruined in the car, but because they're so thin and compact, and it makes it easier to travel with them. My kids, who all love books, they love looking at books, reading books, and they all read now. So anytime I can get them a new book for a trip, it will keep them engaged at least for a while, and it's just nice to be able to bring a handful of books and not take up tons of room in travel bags or backpacks. And like I said, Dollar Tree, I often find a lot of these storybooks available. As well, my kids really enjoy these comic books that I get at Dollar Tree, and just like the storybooks, they stay very engaged reading them. I don't know, there's just something about the comic book format that they enjoy even more. So again, Dollar Tree tends to have quite a variety of these available. And just like the books I mentioned earlier, along with these, I will only pull these out when we go on trips. So it makes it special to reread them again when we are going to go on a trip. Another great thing to travel with are these little magnet activity boards. You can see that they come with a stylus with a magnet at the tip, and your child can make different pictures or do different hairstyles on these different activities. And I bought these online. I'll have links for them in the description box below, but these have always been great for trips because it doesn't have a lot of pieces that are going to get lost. Also, different things that are compact. I have this mini Etch a Sketch. You can see right here just how tiny it is. It is great to have small items like this that you can take on any trip. It doesn't take up a lot of room. Along with that, we also have this drawing board here. This is the new thing that has kind of taken over from Magnadoodles. And again, I will have a link for this in the description box below. But my kids love these writing tablets here. They do take a small battery, but they seem to last a long time. Both these things are great to have in travel bags for car rides or plane rides. Well, there you have it. There is a bunch of things I like to pack for my kids for long road trips or plane rides. Obviously, you can see most of this stuff works just as great for being on an airplane for a long period of time. Again, I know that it's easier to just put a movie on for the kids and let them just enjoy some time on the screen. Trust me, we do use the screen sometimes. We do movies sometimes on long road trips, but I don't want that to be what the kids do entirely when we are on these trips. I want them to do things that are creative and active. I do hope that this was helpful and that it gave you some great ideas for some other options for your kids for long trips. If you enjoyed this video or got anything out of it, please hit the like button. Thank you very much for watching, and may you have a beautiful day.